What's up, everybody? It's the cool chick number one coming at you with a little food for your neurons. Um, I want to talk to you guys today about Jay-Z in an NFL deal. Well, first, please let me start out with I am not throwing any shade, any mud at Jay-Z. I appreciate what Jay-Z has been doing as of lately to bring attention to the prison system, the justice system. I am a big fan of the Khalif Browder story. And I was so glad and so happy that he was behind that and he brought that story to the forefront. Because that documentary just totally shocked me about what goes on in the prison system, how we are treated in the process of the prison system, the justice system. And it also showed me a evolution of a human being, or I'm going to make up a word, de-evolution of a human being with Khalif Browder and what that did to him mentally, being in prison for that amount of time, not being charged, not um not being charged, and not knowing when he was going to come home. If you haven't seen the Khalif Browder story, please go check it out on Netflix. I believe it's on Netflix. So I give Jay-Z his props for that. I give Jay-Z props for other things that he does, in the communities and for charities to uplift us. Also, I'm happy that he was a part of the Meek Mill movement, a part of that situation. And, I really commend him for that. Okay. But this situation with the NFL, I'm a little confused and I'm not sure about it. Okay. So I saw the clip of some of the comments that were made during, I don't know if it was a press conference. I heard it was by invitation only. I don't know exactly what it was and what they were trying to present, how they were trying to present the union between Jay-Z and the NFL, the deal that they have brokered or whatnot. I'm not sure what their direction was. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure that they understood how they were trying to present this. Okay. So there were a couple of things that was like truly problematic for me when I listened and when I watched this clip. Okay. So the comment was made that we are beyond kneeling and we need to move on to the next actionable thing. Okay. So what I would like to say is that kneeling in itself is an actionable thing. Colin was making a statement by kneeling, and probably at the time when he did it, he did not understand or know where it was going and what it would become. So if we are saying that we're past kneeling, are we saying that we are past, the civil movement era when we had the sit-ins at the restaurants, when we had the freedom riders on the road fighting for the right to vote for African Americans? Were we past the civil rights leaders and the participants that were beat up during marches, doused with water during marches, and also, you know, attacked by dogs when they attempted to march in the name of our freedom. See, all of those things were connected. That was a trail, that was a path that led to the Civil Rights Amendment. They're connected. I don't see how they can be separated. Okay? So, Colin kneeling is connected, has connected itself to the social injustice that we face as African Americans. Okay? So, to say it was never about Colin getting his job back, that also was very problematic for me. Okay? So, what it made me think about was this. So, we say that in this conference, it was said it was never about Colin getting his job back. Well, why couldn't it have been? Okay? And I'll give you a couple of examples. So the other night I was watching a documentary on Showtime, and it was Wu-Tang, and it was of Mike and Men. And so what I noticed is what they talked about was when they became popular enough to have a record label pick them up, the record label was in a conundrum about taking all of them. Okay? And what I commend Wu-Tang for, and I'm proud that they took this stance. They took the stance with the record label. You either take all of us or you take none of us. Okay? And I really, really, things like that really strike me. Things like that inspire me. Things like that help me to stay focused that this life that I'm walking is not just about me. And also, there's another story. Another story is it's different, but it shows that when you believe in something, you stand by it and you stick with it. So there's another legendary story out there about Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky Balboa, yes, that dude. So the story that I read was that he wrote the script for Rocky, okay? And when he shopped it around to the movie companies wanted the script, but they didn't want him as the star. But he stuck to his guns that, hey, this script and me, we come together. I wrote this and I need to be the star of this, okay? And he kept going and he kept shopping it around until a movie company took the chance and said, okay, we'll take you in the script. He stuck by what he believed in, okay? So you probably said, okay, cool, chick. So what? What is that all about? What I'm rolling back to is that we have to stick together, okay? And the comment was made. This was never about Colin getting his job back. But I don't understand why it could not have been about that. Why could we have not asked the NFL to encourage some teams to let Colin come and try out? Okay. Now I understand a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, you can't make the teams do that. You can't make the owners do that." You can encourage people pretty much to do anything if they want to stay within the realm of the team, the big team of the NFL. I have a strong feeling if Roger Goodell said, hey, look, he took 3 or 4 teams and said, I need you to vet this young man, bring him out for practice, see if he still has what it takes. Okay? They may not pick him up. At least we could have made that attempt. And I guess everyone is up in arms and they're feeling the way that they feel because they're, at a point, Jay-Z was really showing his support for Kaepernick. Okay? So I've been listening to a lot of commentary. Pro NFL Jay-Z deal, not for the Jay-Z NFL deal. Okay? So I've been listening to a lot of commentary, and one of the things that I've heard is that, Jay-Z is a businessman, and business is business. And then I also heard that this is not a monolith. There's not only one way to attack social injustice. Let's give Jay-Z a chance to show us what he's going to do. Okay? So on the side, this is kind of like what my thought is. On the side of he's a businessman and this is business. Okay. All right, people. Yes, this is a capitalist society. Yes, we are out here to make money so we can take care of ourselves, take care of our families, enjoy and have the most prosperous, effective lives that we can have. That is understood. However, Jay-Z is not lacking in money. Money ain't a thing. Is that one of his songs? I don't know. I can't remember. But money ain't a thing for him. Okay? So why do this and not include Colin? Okay? Why not stand for Colin when he knelt for us? Okay? So that thing about this is business, he's a businessman, and hey, and we don't know what he's gonna do yet. I get all of that, and I hope that this will lead somewhere in I hope this leads to a positive outcome. But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am in my feelings about this. I am so in my feelings about this because what it feels like is what we all know, or what we all have come to understand about each other as African Americans, is that all you have to do is throw a little money at us and we'll peel off. We'll peel off from the rest. That's all it takes, is throwing a little money at us. Okay? And you may say, well, Miriam, you may say, cool chick, hey, people got to do what they got to do. Yes, people got to do what they have to do. But there comes a time when we have to stand for each other. We have to be there for each other. And if you look at the state of things, right now it's looking like that's all we may have as is each other. Because I'm spinning off into another direction, because we are not protected. The law doesn't really seem to protect us. Okay? So, you have the police shootings, you have the mass shootings, you have a situation where even if you are licensed to carry, you still are at risk for losing your life. Okay? So evidently, these open carry permits, they don't seem to protect us. They don't seem to help us. Okay? So it really appears that it's us. And we need to protect us. And we need to stand for each other. And we need to lift each other up, and we need to bring each other along in the ride. Okay? So, like Wu-Tang said when they were going through their signing with the record label, all or nothing, why can't we start taking that stance? All of us or none of us. Okay? So that's it, folks. That's what I had to say about the Jay-Z NFL deal. We will wait and see what happens. I hope that it's positive. And if you want a little bit more of the Cool Chick #1, you can check me out on Instagram. You can check me out on Twitter. And it's at @coolchick_ONE. And you guys have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.